are you? It's Meg. Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, I am a beauty and lifestyle and mommy type of travel-y person blogger, and I'm so happy you're here. Today we're going to be doing this really easy glam holiday makeup look, and I love it. I mean, this screams Christmas. If you have any type of events, this is a perfect look for that. If you have parties, anything you've got to do, pictures outside, I think this makeup look will look absolutely beautiful. And I've tried to keep it really simple and give you different options to make it even more simpler, something that fits your lifestyle, because I never ever want to be that person that gives you something really complicated and hard to achieve. If you like these kinds of looks, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and I'd love to connect with you over social media. I do lots of really short beauty tips and tricks on my Instagram stories, so I would love to connect with you on there. So anyway, let's just get this makeup look started. Okay, let's just go ahead and get this makeup look started. The first thing I'm using is my NYX Angel Veil Primer. It's going on my face, obviously. That's a really good dupe for the Hourglass Veil Primer. And then I'm gonna go in with my tried and true Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is my Holy Grail foundation. I like a long wearing foundation for holiday events and parties. This is gonna stay on my skin really well. It is kind of more matte finished if you've never tried it before, but I'm gonna do it up to where I don't love like a super matte look anyway, so you'll see how I'm gonna do it up. A lot of times I like to use a brush to buff in the foundation, and then I just kind of pounce it in with a damp beauty blender to make sure it's completely blended. A new product I've been using is this, what brand is this Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. It's the brand new concealer they came out with this year, and I love it. I love how much product you get in one tube. It's not as like dry as the Shape Tape. It does have a little bit more dew to it, which I think I like, especially for under my eyes, but it just stays put, y'all. It is so good, and it's so full coverage, but I feel like it doesn't ever get dry or cakey. I think I might say that I prefer this one over Shape Tape. I'm gonna make a bold statement and say so far that I do. I'm gonna go in and immediately bake my under eye area with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I just take it on a beauty blender, and I'm not gonna pack it on super heavy. I'm just gonna set with the beauty blender. I've been doing this a lot with like to my whole face lately, and it's really been helping my makeup stay put much longer. So I just dab it and go all around the face to set. Love that powder so much. I'm gonna do my brows off camera with my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and I will be right back. Okay, the brows are done. This is not a cute look with the flat white face and super dark brows. This is why we use bronzer, blush, highlighter, contour, and eyeshadow. I want this like matte, flat kind of look to go away. So I will be using my iconic London Prep Set and Glow Mist. It has a little bit of shimmer in it, but it's not like offensive. It doesn't like make me think that I look like a vampire when I use it. And I'm just gonna let that kind of meld on the skin. Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and go to my eyes, and I'm gonna do a very simple eye look. If you watch my Instagram stories, you saw me use this eyeshadow palette. This is the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I've been loving it. It's neutral, but you can like deepen it up, make it super glam. But I'm gonna keep it very simple on the eyes today, and basically go with my 2-color eyeshadow tutorial, maybe amped up a little bit more, and then we're gonna do some glitter, because that is what is amazing for the holidays, okay? Could I wag my finger anymore? Probably not. Of course, I'm not even gonna show you what colors I'm going into. I'm gonna use this shade Orange Soda in the palette, and I'm using a Sigma E40 brush. This time I'm not gonna only use 2 eyeshadow brushes, so I'm really sorry. And I'm maybe gonna take a little bit of that burnt orange, like these 2 shades right here. I'm gonna take a Morphe M433. This is clean, but I guess it's stained. And then grab the shade, if you can see it, Sienna. And then this is going in the outer corner and then wiggled through. So you saw my video with my 2 color eyeshadow tutorial. Like I wiggle it in the corner and then I move it inward. I'm gonna take this pencil brush. This is a Sigma E30. I'm going to take a little bit of burnt orange and sienna, and I am going to drag that along the lower lash line to diffuse that out, because Lord, y'all need to make sure you hit that lower lash line. And sometimes I'll like hold my finger here to keep it steady. I am not pulling at all on the skin there. I'm just keeping it steady. I really need a manicure. I'm kind of now afraid to ever get a pedicure again, because that's how I broke my foot, is getting a pedicure and wearing those stupid paper shoes and walking out into a slippery parking lot. Don't ever wear paper shoes ever. Wearing your own shoes, which I did, but I was like, what? I'll just wear these. Never again, you guys. And now I'm gonna use my finger and grab a little bit of the shade, I think I'm gonna go with Fairy. This beautiful gold shade. I'm gonna tap that onto the inner half of that lid with my finger. I'm gonna grab this brush and sort of get that edge. This is so easy, you know, I've only used really like 2 shades in the crease, and then I threw on that gold, but then we're gonna take it to the next level even more in a second. This tiny, what is it? This tiny pencil brush, the Morphe E36, and I'm gonna grab this shade Tempera. This Pixie glitter is one of my favorite glitters. It's amazing. You know these like really popular Stila glitters? These are a great dupe. These are $15. They're amazing. What I'm gonna do to make sure that I get this placed correctly is I'm gonna put a little bit on my finger and then place on the eyelid. And I am using the shade Sunray. This is so easy. You don't even need to do as many eyeshadow colors as I did, and I didn't do very much. You could honestly throw a shade into your crease and then put some glitter on your lid and just like call it a day. And you don't have to use as many eyeshadow brushes as I used. You could use 1 eyeshadow brush, buff a few colors in, use your finger, and then throw the glitter on. Look at that. That is so pretty. I have eyelash extensions on, so I'm not gonna really need to use mascara, but I will put a bottom lash mascara on. This is the Maybelline Great Lash. And then I'm gonna zoom you out and let's move on with the rest of my face. Okay, so I put a little bit of this Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Eyeliner in my waterline and a little bit on the upper waterline, just because I feel like it's really gonna give my eyes a little bit more definition. Do not put eyeliner like on the lower lash line. When you use it, it looks the best when it's in the waterline. And you can fight me over that. I just think that for my particular eye shape, that it looks good in the waterline, just to kind of like bring it together and make it look a little, my eyes look a little less round. We're gonna be using my Holy Grail Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I get questions all the time what shade I wear, and I wear the shade Bronzer, which is like the most creative shade name ever. And I'm using kind of like a little angled brush where I'm kind of doing double duty, where I'm gonna contour a little bit too. Okay, we're going to use blush. This is my favorite shade, Madly. It is like a very neutral nude apricot type blush. I'm using a Sigma F40. I don't like to like smile or anything. I just like rest my face, and I always place my blush just above my contour and kind of brush it back where it's not like clown cheeks. Okay, we're gonna do lips before we do highlighter, just because, I don't know, I wanna do highlighter last for some reason today. And we're gonna be using one of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas of all time. Like, if you want something that's gonna last you all day, all night, this is the way to go. I actually think it's better than lip tints. Don't come for me, please. It's just my personal opinion. I like the way that this doesn't completely dry down. It leaves kind of a little bit of a tacky feeling, and you might think that that's kind of annoying, but I like it because it makes it comfortable, and it still is like so transfer proof. It looks amazing. So this is the shade Pioneer, and this is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. I love all of these shades. Like, honestly, they're the best. And I've gotten so many of you guys hooked on it. I've been talking about these for like the whole year. And I love that this shade Pioneer is more of like a blue toned red, so it makes your teeth look extra, extra white. And there it is. So, last thing is my favorite highlighter of life. This is the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. It is the most blinding highlight. It looks good on like literally everybody. It is my favorite. I just can't quit it. It's so blinding. You gotta have a highlighter for Christmas, okay? We want to shine to the heavens. Like, ugh! It's so good. Like, if my face does not scream Christmas, I don't even know, like, what will. And last thing we do, I always forget to do this on camera, is my setting spray, my Urban Decay All Nighter. I definitely need this for any holiday party. I live in Houston, I always need this. And that's the final look. I hope that you guys really like it. I love it. It screams Christmas. And of course, you can always take what you want from this makeup tutorial and make it your own. You know, I love makeup and I love to put a lot of it on, and I like to take my time and do like 5 million steps, but you don't have to do that. You can be simpler with this. Lay your base makeup down, and for your eyes and your lips, do like 1 or 2 colors in the crease, throw the glitter on, throw a red lip on, and you are like glam. This was easy. Maybe I didn't did I make it look easy? I always think that things are easy, but then everybody's like, no, that's not easy. Do whatever makes you happy and makes you feel amazing for the holidays. But of course, now I've got to put a little cute hat on to make myself look even more holiday festive ready, because we totally wear like beanies to parties. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. As always, make sure to leave me any questions, comments, concerns below, and I will make sure to get to you. Also, make sure to follow along on social media, where I do lots of mini tutorials on Instagram stories. Thank you so much for watching.